muzulike oyimwenye mpulunanye kwerambaruga oyimwenye mpulubye kweramuzulike oyimwenye mpulunanye weluke nobyumali adama mwenye mpunobi weluke nobyumali weluke nobyumali adamu mwenye mpulunanya weluke nobyumali adamu mwenye mpulubye weluke nobyumali adamu mwenye weluke nobyumali adamu mwenye mpulunanya
Greetings to the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, regardless of your time zone. You're listening to live broadcast. We are BIAFRANs. We are praying to CHUKWUEMEKA ALOZIE. But before him this morning, to thank him for his mercies, deliver us from evil, guide us and lead us, protect our leader MAZI CHUKWUEMEKA, and help those that are unable to feed themselves do that. Those that are homeless, find a shelter. Those that are hungry, feed themselves. We always before you. CHUKWUEMEKA ALOZIE, we know that you are the only Redeemer we have, and will continue to honor your name. Ise. This is live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It's coming to you through Radio Biafra London under MAZI CHUKWUEMEKA from my man. My name is MAZI ALOZIE. Let's quickly run through our information, things that need to be taken care of for people. And once we do that, as always, we go ahead and see what's cooking. We have no choice than to do that. We see things that are going on, and this is the key to our broadcast. It is the key to our broadcast.
Celebration is here again.
Biafran community in Ireland under the leadership of MAZI CHUKWUEMEKA
hereby invites all Biafrans, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom
as we join the Irish people worldwide to celebrate the yearly St. Patrick's Day parade in County Waterford, Ireland.
Join us live on Facebook at MAZI Isaiah Oba.
Date
Tuesday, 17th of March 2020.
Time
12 noon. City Waterford.
Dublin Zone Gathering Point, BROEADCAT tram station
Off Junction 9, M50/N7 exit. Gathering time
6:45 a.m.
Departure time
7:30 a.m. on the dot.
7:30 a.m. on dot.
For more information, please contact Pastor Henry Igwe, IPOB Waterford Coordinator
on 0851-894782. Special guest of honor includes members of BOS, MAZI Isaiah Oba, IPOB Deputy European Representative,
08946778896.
MAZI Charles Mba, IPOB Ireland National Coordinator, 085-1434454.
MAZI CJ Drew Ayaho, IPOB Dublin Coordinator, 08612553640.
IPOB Cork Coordinator, MAZI Peter Ewuzie Ezudo, 08688652007.
IPOB Lambri Coordinator, MAZI Benjamin Ayaho, 08924908835.
IPOB Dundalk Coordinator, MAZI Chinedu, 0872-756-267.
IPOB Galway Coordinator,
MAZI Basil Dike, 0899-678-000.
IPOB Gary Coordinator, MAZI Ugochukwu Ihemekeke,
0899-558999. Biafra restoration is near. Come on, let's keep Biafra alive. Signed, MAZI Stephen CHUKWUEMEKA,
IPOB Ireland National Secretary,
085-868-3440. Announcer,
Princefield Irochoko. It's another celebration.
Oh yes, our people. Oh yes. Depends on the atmosphere over there itself. A day of celebration with our Irish friends, brothers, sisters, those that see you as human beings. You return the favor. You celebrate with them. showing our own belief. That is the way it's supposed to be.
This is a message to Biafrans in North Carolina, USA. If you are listening to this message right now, then you know the situation at home. The time to sit on the fence and watch has passed. Don't wait another day. Wherever you are in the state, call us to find out about IPOB in North Carolina and how you can be a part of it. Call the state principal servant Ugo Okafor at 336-685-1811. Again, that number is 336-685-1811. I remain your humble brother, Azubike.
Thank you, Mr. Azubike. Thank you very, very much. Six 2020. 6/20/2020. That's the Washington DC match. Before then, remember about the gala. So with the 2020 match and the gala, they're like twins. They're like twins. Join us. 2020 gala. Black attire. Gala. Then you know that our leader will be there. Don't miss it. Our leader is going to be there. And people have the opportunity to meet with him, ask him questions, interact with him, know where we are coming from, and know where he's coming from. You see, when you don't ask questions, you will not get answers. And when you ask questions, you get answers, and that will help you understand what we are doing. You know, some people walk blindly. You know, they say they just do things blindly and make assumptions. We don't engage in that. We don't do that. June 2020. Remember it. Okay? In case you're coming from abroad, even if you're within the continental USA and you're not in Maryland area, then you have to book at this Western Capital Beltway, Lanham, Maryland, United States, and the address is 5910 Princess Garden Parkway, Lanham, Maryland. Zip code is 20706, and the toll-free number, regardless of whether even you are in the US or not, you use the toll-free number, it works, but they did that conveniently for those that are coming from abroad, not to spend money unnecessarily making long-distance phone calls. So they have the 108 number, which is 1-800-780-7234. I'll repeat that. The toll-free number is 1-800-780-7234, and the direct hotline, you know, like in the United States, if you just like around the corner, it's 301-459-1000. That is the internal phone number if you're not using the 800 number. I'll repeat that again, 301-459-1000. And check-in is 3 p.m. Yeah, from 3 p.m. you start checking in, and then 12 p.m. whatever day you have booked for, the 12 p.m. you check out. And moreover, remember the currency usable is US dollars. So your bank can be able to help you on that one. There used to be traveler's check. I don't know if it's still available. When we used to travel in those days, that is traveler's check, and you go to the bank. Once you get it, your mind will be as big as a watermelon. I got my traveler's check, and then you'll be spending it. The only day you realize that you're in trouble is when you start counting it. It's dwindling. You say, my God, now what am I going to do? But when they give you that thing in bundle, you think it's endless. You remember, those of us that have been in that should know what I'm talking about. Well, let's leave that and continue with the gala night, okay? It's IPOB fundraising gala night. It will follow immediately after the 2020 march at Washington, D.C. Once it starts at 5 p.m. And for those of us coming for the 2020 march, it should come there early. 10 o'clock, it must be full swing. So if you're going to McDonald's and whatever, do it early, and then 10 o'clock you're right on the ground. It will be in full swing, not no African time, because we are refurbishing ourselves as Biafrans, and therefore must adopt new principles. Okay, so bear that in mind. So that gala night is just the same area by the best Western Beltway. That's where it's taking place at. So you're not far from it. Okay? And for information, those to contact. If you want to contact people, you contact Mini 443-922-8963. Love 917-295-5037. Rosemary 619-381-8579. Esther 832-692-8186. Beatty 347-517-7934. Ijama 718-219-9139. Chinwe 929-323-6499. Ngo 301-643-7226. Gloria 818-734-6252. Kiruka 734-772-2083. Helen 413-348-4572. Lady Chinere 310-901-3425. Bridget Okafor, the women leader, 215-715-7709. That's that takes care of that. And bring your friends all over. Christians, all of Christians, come on, show that you're being slaughtered. Even those within the United States continent, bring them on. The pastors, the archbishops, the reverend fathers, the popes. If you can get hands on them, drag them with you and let them understand what is happening. You are being slaughtered. And our belief is not hidden. We are Christians, and we are paying enormously for it. So please, people from Middle Belt, people from Oduduwa, regardless where you're coming from, come on, tell the world what is happening. Let them see it. Our flags, our flags, our flags. It's going to saturate the whole place. Our flags, as many as you can, proportionate size, proportionate, like those about 4 by 6, whatever. You know, those are, you know, if you have 100 of them, 200 of them, 300 of them, considering the amount of people, it will speak volume. And then the world will come and see what is happening. Then we jump there to the census that started. You know that is heating up now, so it's no longer something you can just share about. But before then, I get on the census. Remember that the attire for that is the uniform. The attire for the banquet is uniform for men and for women. For women, it's 125. For men, it's 130. Place your order. It's good stuff. It's not for everybody coming to the event. It's just for those that are attending the gala. So the point is made clear. At least we do something, we do it very nicely, regardless, that is the way it's done. That is the way it's done. We do something, we do it nicely. So then let's jump back to the census. The census is up, and they will go to online. Go to your online. You will see there. You as a Biafran, it says origin. That column, that square box that says origin, say Biafran. Then language, English, and then your dialect. If you still put it, you put it. I keep repeating it. And now you can no longer say you are one Nigeria, because even you, in any hole, whether be a foxhole in Abia, be it a foxhole in Akwa Ibom, be it a foxhole in anywhere eastern region, you are being haunted. You can no longer deny that. So those of you thinking that it's Igbo, now you know that they are coming for you. You can no longer hide it. So you got the opportunity to declare yourself a Biafran. And you are a Biafran. And now confirm it to the world. You see, the advantages is that once they see your number, 100,000, 200,000, 300 of a million, you are done. You are okay. That you don't have papers has nothing to do with it, because this is not immigration. This is census taking. They take this for statistical purposes and has nothing to do with your residence. All they're asking you, do you live here? Yes. How many of you? 3 of us. Okay. Who is this? What language do you speak? I speak English and Igbo. Okay. Where are you from? I'm a Biafran. Good. Then when they come and tabulate it, then the politicians will look at it. Do you know? Hey, Mr. Hans, do you know I'll be contesting for this? Do you know that there are 400,000 Biafrans here in the United States? Do you know that 3 million? These are chunk of voters. Then they will start hunting for you. Can you vote for us? Can you do this for us? And then you start enjoying the amenities. Then they will recognize you that when you come in for the medication, oh, Biafran, boom, they'll stamp it. And you see, most of us, you are witnessing it, you know. When they give news, be honest to yourself. When they give the news, oh, they are the Hispanic voters. Oh, this man is cutting Hispanic voters. Oh, this man is cutting black voters. So will they relate to this man is cutting Biafran voters. So don't cheat yourself and don't shoot yourself in the foot. So make sure you take care of that. Those are the advantages of it. Don't tell me because you have no papers. No, it's not what they're looking for. And as a matter of fact, you do that, it will boost your chances of getting the papers, because they will respect your population. Okay, the radios, yes, we need the radios, and it's spreading far and wide, and we congratulate all those that are supporting the drive for the relay stations. And in fact, if you make your donation, take copy of make photocopy of it, or you paste it on your WhatsApp, and then you give it to your zonal coordinator, or you call +1 929 326 2733 and post it there. And for the Charity Foundation, we need that. Charity Foundation established by our leader, MAZI Kano. That is very, very important. If you're making electronic payment, make it to BR67foundation@gmail.com. If you're making paper payment like certified check and money order, you make it out to BR Foundation Inc. And the address is P.O. Box 801519, Acworth, Georgia. Zip code is 30101. Don't forget your return address. For all these things I've been saying, if you for any reason miss it, you go to www.ipobeusa.org. Go there. If for any reason you want anything, and all this information given, go to www.ipobeusa.org. Go there and do the needful. I think that's about it. Our people, let's stop fooling ourselves. Let's stop fooling ourselves. This squarely on Igbos, and I will be specific. Biafrans. They do rotational targeting. They target the Akwa Ibom, they withdraw and let it cool off. And then they will relax and feel that they are safe. And then they will go to Ebonyi, they will strike, and then they will come down. And then the people of Ebonyi will say, well, the worst is over. Then they will go to Bayelsa, they will strike. And the Akwa Ibom will think they are safe, now it's over. Then Ebonyi will feel they are safe now. Then Bayelsa will be crying. They will leave Bayelsa, boom, they will strike Anambra. And the next thing you know, they're in Benue, picking spots. The next thing you know, they're at Iguacha. And where are these places? They are in Biafra land. And boom, the next thing you know, they're in Asaba. They're in Uweli. And they're striking. And you look at it, then they're not just that you go back to the south. Now you realize it's an issue between north and south, then specifically Biafra side, because they partnered with the southwest, and the southwest said, no, you can't use us. You use the middle belt. Now we understand your game. We are checking out. So we have to take care of ourselves. So now you understand. Let me be specific. Like I said, this happened yesterday. It happened yesterday, and I wonder what's happening to us. I'm wondering what's happening to us.
One family. One family.
It is not pretty. That was in Ebonyi, headed by Umahi. You see what his friends are doing to you. You see what his Fulani friends are doing to you. Those that are part of his government. And they are killing people. Our people. And you're quick to say, you remember when you used to fall like rain, oh, Ebonyi is not Biafra. All of a sudden, you are denying yourself. You are denying your identity. Because you are listening to politicians. You are following politicians that have no regards for your life. They don't even care how you turn out. As far as they use you, to the utmost, you are nothing. They don't care. And you are paying the price. And let me see any of them that will come out to tell you that you are this and you are that. One thing for sure is that you are Igbo, you are Biafran. That is, even if you are non-Igbo speaking, you are Igbo, because that is your generic name. That's what they identify you with, whether you like it or not. Mere looking at you will give you away. Mere taking a look at you will give you away. So, what did these people do? Nothing. You are a visitor. They welcomed you. You turned around and wiped out a whole village in one night. Let's ask questions. Let us ask questions. In that village, are there no young men? There are young men. They only came out, those that escaped came out to bury the dead. Are there no chiefs? There are chiefs in that village. There are Igwes and their titles. I don't know, they were sleeping. And we are asking questions. When you have enemies encircling you, what do? You watch. You protect yourself. Where are your vigilantes? They are non-existent. They are not there. Why? Because you are relaxed. Our leader has been hammering, talking to you, telling you, they will come, they will capture all of you, one by one, and slaughter you. It is happening. And is it not very much underrating for you as a young man to run away from your village and let the vulnerables die? And then they take over the village. And now where will you be running to? What is it that made up that village? And who made up the village? They are gone. And you let somebody from the Sahel region come right into the heartland of Igbo land and sack the residents. Are there no vigilantes there? No, they'll say, hey, if you form vigilante, they will call you a terrorist. Now, who is terrorizing you? They will not like to see you with a gun. And if they find you with a gun, you are committing treasonable felony. Who are the ones carrying AK-47? Who are the ones breaking the law? Then you have some of them that claim to be Ndibo, and they are asking Buhari and the IGP, why are you not arresting the Fulanis with AK-47? Is it not the same law? Defend yourself. Our leader have told you that there is no law against defending yourself. They first of all strip your powers, strip your defense mechanism, then terrorize you. And you see a young man that will stand to, those attacking you, are they old? No, they are young men like you. They have a purpose. Their purpose is to dislocate you, dislodge you from your own ancestral land and take it over. That's what it's all about. And you are running. Hey, boom, there you go, there come, run. Where are you running to? And women can fight too, because they train their women to fight too. You band together, watchmen. Not exactly at the village. You know how to do it. When they're coming, you know. And those that are responsible will know what to do. It's not everything you say on the air. But by now we ought to have known what to do. No. Most of you are still, excuse me, most of you are still immersed in one Nigeria mentality. It will kill you. And it is killing you. And it is wiping away your villages. You don't want to get involved so that you can live. No. Now you can no longer live because they are taking it over. They are driving you away from your own land. Then that narrows me down to the young men who are supposed to protect their families. Where were you when this was going on? Were you waiting for your essay? How old is your essay? And how mentally alert is he? Are there no policymakers, with the exception of the essay and the Igwes? Are there no people that can stand, this is what we are putting up? We are not waiting for anybody. We are not living our lives in the hands of people that have no clue about what is happening. These are the things that are supposed to be in place in the event of this kind of incident that happened. And don't rely on the international community. Heaven help those who help themselves. The killings are too much. It will not stop. And let me warn you, it's not just in Ebonyi, not just in Bayelsa. Not just, it will happen in every community in Biafra land. And by then, it will be all over. What they are doing is poking holes strategically and plant themselves. And if you make a mistake, say you're welcoming them, you're giving them land to do this, it is out of cowardice. That's what you're doing. So that they will not kill us. At the end of the day, they will kill you. And the farther away you keep them, the better off you are. But if you bring them right into your compound, you're finished. And that is what is happening. Those bushes they are occupying, you gave it to them. And what do I mean by you gave it to them? You have a governor. A governor that has sworn to ensure that the Fulanis take your land. And you let him stay there. And continue to perpetrate genocide on you. Aiding and abetting. And tomorrow he will come around for office, all of you will clap and know he's from our village. One village goes, the next village will follow. One by one, all of you will disappear. And then he will run off. He will not wait. They have given him enough money to go and live ever happily after in foreign land. He does not care. And one day he will leave the earth and go. And that brings me to the point that you must confront evil. For that person who is working for you, catering for your needs, is that not the person you're supposed to rally around? No. Our people are so daft that they run after those that kill them. It's like getting married to somebody that abuses you. And they will do it and you go. The village of Ndiagori. It's a white community. They are done. And the soldiers helped them, and you know it. They recounted. And notice the soldiers. And these are the people that come in different shades and colors. And they are Boko Haram, dressed in military uniform, and you know it. But you are leaving your faith in their hands. Then who is the foolish one here? The Biafrans are still sleeping. If you are in diaspora and it's happening in your village, and you happen not to belong, then you ask yourself, what am I doing? I never knew it will happen to my village. No, you don't know. Continue to keep quiet. The most thing that will even shock you is that you have Uzademba out of nowhere carries them directly into the heart of Owerri land and makes very provocative statement. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're a stranger. What does that mean? This is your town. Take it over. If you didn't get it. Don't let anybody make you feel that you are not, that you are inferior. That means be bold. Kill them and take over Owerri. And we will install electricity and water in your communities and school. That means takeover has been completed. It is now yours. And he is walking around. And then he comes to install a man. This is betrayal in the highest order. And where are the people? Let's get back to that one. A young man was arrested. He threw a rock. So what? If he protests and threw a rock, it is government money. Why don't you arrest all those in the north that destroy their ministers' cars and all that stuff? Why don't you arrest them? It's only in Biafra land you want to enforce law and order. You are too quick to arrest any Biafran that you arrest him. You criminalize your own people. The young man protested your activities, not conducive for his survival. That man must be released forthwith. He's free to protest. He's free to do what he wants to do, but not kill anybody. If you're sensible enough, you go back. Why did you do that? This is why I did it. Then you go through your textbook and say, is that normal? Well, I must have provoked him. Okay, don't do that again. Let's do so. That is it. If they go in the north and destroy buildings and wreck nobody arrests anybody. Why is it mere brick throwing on a car? That, by the way, you stole the money to buy it. A governor riding in bulletproof car because you know you're a criminal. You know when somebody will take offense on you. That's why you're even here in the United States, they don't even ride in bulletproof. They ride a bicycle. Here in the US, you live close to a governor. No troops guarding his house because he knows his conscience is clear. But here you have plunderers who know they are criminals. They use their fellow criminals who pose themselves as soldiers to guide you. You are coming. Oh, the Lord is coming. And once you don't get out, they come there and beat you up like you stole their akara. Power. But lives are being lost. The same people you are posing for are being killed. They are not talking. We have no room for such people. Biafra will not entertain such anarchy. It will be government for the people, by the people. That's what it will be, and we are showing it. Then back to the killings. What did the governor say? Have you heard him say one word? No. No, he had not said anything. Have you had any governor from Biafra land? I say all over Biafra land, whether you're from South Soto, whether you're from Akwa Ibom, whether you're from whatever. That is the same symptoms I keep hammering on. It happened to Okowa, Ifeanyi. Nobody from Ebonyi called to say, we are going to take a look at this thing. They work individually and they drown. And if they want to make attempt, they say, oh, this block, the South block. And then you come at the Southeast block, hopeless, useless, I don't know what I call it. Selfish, I don't know what's in their brain. You're being South block, does it prevent them from killing you? No, they are still killing you. All of you have the same symptoms and the same problem. Look at the Southwest, they know, and they all join together to solve it. No. The stupid mentality, the sap, I don't know. And let's flip the coin again before we come back to this. You want to share in the borrowed money, and they are telling you you are not included. And then you're coming back to say, let us go back and see why we were not included. Is this the first time they're not including you in the budget? Look at their reasons. Southeast governors react to exclusion from federal government's 22.7 billion loan. Let's take a look at it and then tie it to what is happening to you. These people cannot talk about protecting their people. They are talking about money they will embezzle even if you give it to them. They can undertake projects from Sokoto to Daura and across the border. But they cannot even give you, that tells you the extent of hatred they have for you. You people are a nuisance. You're a disgrace. Southeast Forum have reached the proposed federal government loan. They have reacted to the proposed federal government loan of 22.5, which has drawn some controversy since it was muted last week. It was muted, mocked, squashed. How did you squash it? How was it muted? If you mute it when you raise the volume next time. But the thing is that the loan has drawn condemnation from the Southeasterners because no single project in the loan is to be cited in the zone. So if it will be cited, then you will approve it. Okay, go and approve it, and they won't give it to you. Then what happens? Hatred. Silence, bluffing, silent rejection. You can never capture it. The Southeast Governors Forum met on Saturday, 7th March 2020, following a lot of calls and condemnations from people questioning why South should be excluded from the proposed federal government loans of 22 billion. Why wouldn't they? They have never liked you. Get it through your thick skull. They have never liked you. You are not part of Nigeria. They are telling you that in several ways. Why can't you follow your leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, and get the hell out of that environment? No. You are still looking for anything that will tie you to your killers. Instead of utilizing the gaps they are giving you, the escape route they are giving you to get out. No, you are binding yourself to go and look for what ties you with them, and then they will come back and massacre you, chop and quench. They will give you, you eat and you die, and you still go and look for the money. That is lack of decision. And the governors noted that the House of Representatives has not considered the loan, but they have told you who will get it. And are you going to stop them from considering the loan? No. You're just blowing hot air. And they said they said they have reached out to Mr. President, the Senate President, and Mr. Speaker, and gotten assured response that they will address the issue with the context of the loan. Where were they when it was made? They didn't address the issues. Now they will address it. Didn't they know you were that you're in existence? For them to exclude you, is this the first time they're excluding you? And you are at the forum talking about money. Did you talk about the people being killed in Bielsa, being killed in Asaba? No, you did not. And then this one happened in Ebonyi. Did you talk about it? No, you're talking about money. And your street and town still look like even streets in I don't know. But the most insulting thing, let me tell you that we have a problem with these governors. For all intent and purposes, listen to these paragraphs I will read to you, and then you question yourself, who are those calling themselves governors? Listen to this. The Southeast governors believe that we can deploy dialogue, negotiation, and good understanding to right any perceived injustice rather than engage the federal government in a battle of which nobody is expected to win. The boss. What are you doing now? You are going to beg. That is interpretation. In dialogue, they have you just by your neck, and you are going to beg. Instead of saying we are going home, we are done. No, you are trying to engage in dialogue. The same begging, you continue to beg, continue to beg. You have made us worthless. We have written to Mr. President and the leadership of the National Assembly on this matter, and we believe that the inclusion of the Southeast Rail Line Corridors development of our coal plant in Enugu and development of limestone deposit in Census. We must, however, continue to thank our dear President for his unstoppable kind attention to the construction of Second Niger Bridge. Do you see what I mean by the fulefus? We have reduced, you have reduced us to nothing. Beggars. Their resources comes from your land. They take it and enrich themselves, and you are begging for the peanuts, for the fallout. Shame on all of you. And they have the federal land and use decree resources. I played it yesterday, and you see the effect it has on you. Do you see the effect it has on you? Do you see how they are doing our people? You can't even institute a force to defend your people. No, you will run right to the federal government to give you approval, when every other people can set up. No, the Southeast, no, something is wrong. And the people will decide. And if you don't decide, this is what will happen to you. They will continue to kill you completely. We pledge our loyalty and support to Mr. President. What else? So they are doing showmanship. You have no guts to say no, it will not happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Biafrans, you see the people killing you. You pledge loyalty and support to the person killing your people. So people of Ebonyi, go and dig more graves, more bodies are coming. All Biafrans, start digging your graves, whether you're from Ebonyi, whether you're from South, whether you're from Delta, whether you're from Akwa Ibom. These are the kind of governors we have. They have pledged loyalty to the Fulani Caliphate. There you have it, black and white. You were accusing our leader MAZI Kanu, who whistleblowed, and that's why they chased him. And who did they use? The same governors. And have you ever wondered why they are still divided? 6 on this side, 6 on the other side, and never to come together, divide and rule. And I know there are some idiots, mentally challenged people that will say we are South. Upon facing the barrel of the gun, they are telling you they are Delta. Their actions are not limited to us alone. It's all over the South. The funniest aspect of it is that somebody gave something to me and I laughed. I laughed to the point that I said, well, keep coming after Biafrans. You will learn your lesson. So listen to this and listen to where it happened.
So, as you all can see, seeing is believing. This is Fulani herdsmen who they claim to be hunters with different type of dogs. They are working. This particular place is called Orio. If you know Orio, this very place is Orio. Very close to Aho. The road that leads to Auchi Road and Lagos Road. These people who claim to be hunters, you can see their dogs. You can see their dogs. See how they are in their numbers. These people with their daggers, their machetes, with so many things I don't know. You can see them for yourself. This is how they flood all the areas in Edo State and every part of South. These people left all the way from their northern land to our land. This is Edo State, Benin to be precise. This place is Orio. So this is how they walk around the bush, claiming they are hunters. In the night they will start committing havoc. You can see for yourself. You can see for yourself. You can see for yourself. They don't have a place where they stay. Anywhere they like, they relax. These people are those committing havoc, raping our women, and so forth and so on. You can see for yourself. Time to act. Time to take action. Reporting for Edo State Media, IPOB.
Do you know the use of those dogs? No, you don't. You've not even thought about it. You thought that those are hunting dogs. No. Those are well-trained dogs. And when the killing commences, they will use that dogs and go inside the bushes to hunt you where you run into. Those dogs will sniff you out from the bush and they will slaughter you. You think it's just only there. You think you are spared. No. They will use those dogs, enter bushes, and which is the animal they'll be looking for? You that ran into the bush. They will not spare any of you. Danger is lurking. They are hunting. What are they hunting? They are showing you. They are well planned. No, you cannot unite. Hatred overwhelms you. Hatred eats you out. That blocks your thinking mechanisms. In broad daylight, they are walking. Do they hunt at night? No, they are showing the dogs the track to go. And after that, they will enter bushes. And they will groom the dog very well. When they start, boom. Even if it is night, the dog will see you. The dog will alert them. And then they will do number on you. There are lots to talk about. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. They are killing your people. You are not saving your people. You are talking about budget that excluded you. And you are loyal to them. If you are loyal to them, why will they exclude you? How are they rewarding you? They will give you the money. And it will not be enough for one project. But they can carry a 30 billion project from Sokoto to Chad. What else are you looking for? What else? For God's sake, what else are you looking for? Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon to you, MAZI CHUKWUEMEKA.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my fellow BIAFRANs, friends of BIAFRANs and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, people of Kabia, continue to be with us. My name is Hugo, and I am calling from Enugu province this afternoon. MAZI, the clip you just played is simple truth. I am surprised to hear that the report is coming from Edo. MAZI, do you know that the same thing is taking place here in Enugu province? These people, they will come out in mass with their dogs. At a particular day, they went into a particular village here in Enugu province, and the villagers run away. Because they don't know who the people is with their dogs. There are so many in the numbers. There are so many. They will fill up one pickup with different kind of weapons. If you say, they will say they are hunters. The situation of these villagers is like an Amakunze here in Enugu province. The chief have to write message to the leader of these useless satanic people here in Enugu province that they don't want to see those people in the village anymore because they chase away the villagers, even though it's in the park. So I don't even know that this thing is happening in other part of our land. I think it is high time our people to wake up. These people, they are going all the corners of our land. They are knowing all the whole roads. This is an opportunity for them to get into our backyard, and they are doing it in the name of hunting. It's like both of them that is studying they are doing something. You think that they are doing business. You don't even know that they have something in mind. I think our people need to listen to this call. This is not time for you, as a man that comes from this land that people are blessed, for you to continue to doubt what we are saying. This is truth, because I can't believe that this thing that is happening here, that made villagers to run away, also taking place in another part of our land. It simply means that it's a mission. We need to take note of this, that these people know, they know what they are doing. They are doing all these things for a mission. The same thing you hear the report on air now, I can boldly tell you that when you see the sport here in Enugu province, you will run away. But we are telling them that this land is not for them. This land is not for the evildoers. Then the mission and what we are seeing today, that is the reason why you have to join this wonderful family. If you have never joined this family, we are not begging you, but we are telling you the truth, which some of you refused before. Some of you went and formed your own, and your own collapsed. I think it is high time for you to throw away your envy, your jealousness, and join this wonderful family. Because the mighty hand of people, our God that resides in the highest heaven, is the reason why we still in existence today. Don't say that why must he be and the cannot be your leader? Why must he be so? Forget about all those nonsense and bring yourself down. Come together with your brothers and sisters so that we have one thing to achieve. And what is that? You can see. You take that they take away their so-called meal for Census. They are putting him in ready. They are getting him prepared. Because the president of the zoo, he is going to be the next person. Some of our brothers come on air and they were saying it's like as if that is exactly what. This is exactly what they are going to do. They know what they are doing. Don't think that maybe the man, because of he said the truth, he said that they should be detected. Because of that, they have to know. They have a mission. But the simple truth is that people will glorify him because he made our leader kind of available, and the most wonderful, sincere, honest people that is working with him to stop this evil act in our land. So it's left for every one of you. If you are seeing all these things, you are the killing of innocent people, and you continue to keep quiet. Think twice. Use your tongue to count your teeth. MAZI Alozie, I greet you. May the blessing of people to Tapiam continue to bless every one of you for this wonderful work. The clip you played is real everywhere in our land. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They are watching the dogs. They are hunters. Hunting you. You are the animal. That's who they are hunting. You, the animal. And nobody questions that introduction of dogs in your community. And they watch it happen. They don't say anything. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, MAZI Alozie. Looks like I'm beginning to be really tired of hearing our people talking, because time of talking is over, long time over. Instead we should be suggesting a way whereby we can counter these people. Who cares about what happens to Sanusi or any conspiracy theory? What use is it to us? Who cares about this man? He's in the north. and they removed him, is their business. Let's talk about our own business. What is happening to us here? We started this a long time ago, talking about how we will have, stop eating cow meat so that we can frustrate these people in their business, and thereby enable our people to start producing our own kind of cow, so that we can patronize our own business, build up our own business, and frustrate these people. You starve them in their business, so that all this cry about Nama destroying our farms will stop. Believe me, if we had come together and campaign vigorously to stop eating Nama, so that they will carry their meat and carry the Nama, go somewhere, so we won't cry, we won't have any problem with this with Nama by now. They would have gone somewhere else. Then let's see how they come back. We know how they're coming, coming here to fight us, and know who is a real harder and the fighter. We didn't do that. We didn't see any wisdom in it. We didn't campaign vigorously for it. We didn't tell our people, educate them, we need to abolish eating Nama meat. We can eat any other meat. We can encourage our people to start producing our own type of cow, which we have in the area, Abakaliki area. They have all this. Honestly, we didn't do that. What we're supposed to do is that it costs us nothing. Whoever is in the business of selling Nama should go find another meat and sell. People is suffering in America now because of coronavirus. This is how life is. Sometimes you suffer for nothing that you haven't caught. Wherever the wind blows, that's where you end. If you're a meat seller, and then we decide to abolish this Nama because we had a reason for it. Everyone should adhere to it, and then cripple their business, and then see how they will go, they will leave us. Now, we have people, every time we come, we complain about people entering our environment, suspected of Boko Haram. These people are Boko Haram. If they have, well, who authorized them to hunt in our bushes? You just enter anywhere and start hunting. Who are you? Are they the citizens of this country? Is there any delegation that is sent? Why can't we send a delegation to the governor? Why can't the people organize themselves? Meet the governor and say, "Some go there, knock on the door." Talk to him. You are the chief security officer. We want to bring it to your notice. People are killed, and we want you to do something. Send a delegation to him. Tell him, any more killing, this place is not going to be, it's not going to be enough space for us here. Do something about it. Are you telling us that you don't know what is happening to us? I can't. They are chasing people out of their places. The number they are coming here is too much. Organize yourself. Fire. Family, every indigenous, no matter where you want to home this weekend, let's organize how to deal with these people. You can't have everybody's men there and have all over the place, harassing people with dogs. You got to do something. Every time we come, we talk. Tell stories about how they are doing this, doing that. We need to do something. Counter them. We have to be proactive, not reactive. Attack them before they even start. You see them coming, you do something about them. Do something to them. Don't let them have a hold on anywhere. Keep them moving. Check them out. You can check them out. That's what I have to say, my brother. We need action. We need action. Every day that goes by, we do nothing. That's solidifying their time here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben. They are running. Where are the young men? Everybody's running. And where are you running to? Where will you stop? We talk about Biafra land, we talk about the South. And then people will be talking nonsense. It is the Igbos. But you are still on the food chain. So they will eventually come for you. Just like as they use other people, even their top-notch man they used, and they sideline him Oshomola. How much less you? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, good afternoon.
Good morning from here.
Thank you so much. Mazi, please, pardon me. This is Ugo. I called back. The reason why I called back, I want to display this wonderful information so that our people in the diaspora will get to know what is going on here in our own land. You see, the reason why I continue to thank people in Kabiam for IPOB, I was just saying that we want every corner of our land to be IPOB family. That is the most important achievement that we, as an IPOB member, we need to do here in their land. Mazi that just called now, he made a wonderful point. But I want to make it clear, there are so many of our brothers and sisters that is doing normal business here. Do you know that when we are saying that we need to boycott this normal, they are the ones fighting us, not even this our plan. Mazi, do you know that in our own land here, some people we are bribed to do business with this our plan? So we need to thank people because with what we are saying, you can get the sense with what we are saying. Some people are repenting. I can boldly tell you that there is a people. Okay, let me say there is a radio presenter. If you mention anything BIAFRA before, he will cut you off. But as I'm talking to you now, this man is an IPOB member. How did he get to join us? Because all the things we are saying, they doubted it, but now they are seeing it. The other day he said something already. He said, if they want to come arrest me, that they should come. That why was we keep quiet and these people continue to intimidate us in our land and take over the whole corner of our land? This is the work of CHUKWUEMEKA ALOZIE. Mazi, you just say the simple truth. But one thing I want to make all of you to know, that we are doing our best here. The simple truth is that our people, they are deaf. If you say that you don't want to do this, they will be the ones to go and tell the enemies that look at what this man is doing, because they are doing business with them. So it is good that people get them and make it all people are homemade. You wake up it by fire by force. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It is very, very appalling. It is appalling in the sense that your business is more important than other people's life. That's what you're saying. And it will stop. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon. Yeah, man. Hello.
Go ahead.
Clear, you let me know, please.
Yeah, we are hearing.
Last time I wasn't coming out to clear from my device, but I want to use this opportunity to greet your fans all over the world, friends of your fans and lovers for freedom. Mazi, there is something to add. What our brothers say. And going through the media to know what is going on. I heard about, I want to bring this into the notice of our people to stay clear that thing and just remain kind of to be observant and not to go with this thing, because I know where they are going. And hopefully some of our people know where they are going. I saw that they were like what was dominating. They wanted to dominate social media is like the mobile of the dethronement of Emir of Kano, and the so-called playful people. As a I don't know. In vision, putting on the constitution. Is even better, or so to say, and that the Emir is being persecuted, is being that. I said to this idiot, where you know all this, that you know all these laws and all this citation of citation and their code. But why didn't you use the same citation and code and references to come when the zoo government, the terrorist government, went to our leader's house and violated the law or the constitution, so to say? Military does not people's civilian homes. The duty of the military is to look after if the foundation or any international engagement. That is the duty of the military to go there and stop whatever, or maybe now the military they are not for natural habitat and going to Apara and began to kill people or call it for pressure. As they said, because I heard from our leader's wife when she was addressing people that the number is well counted, it could total up to 500 people. They shot them, they took them, threw them by the side of the bush or carried them and threw them somewhere. Later they discovered a lot of dead bodies. This is what they did. And they even killed the pet in the house, the dog in the house. And this is there must be freedom of thought. The country called Nigeria, having these idiots heard about the Biafran that they deported from Lagos to the east. You don't use the word deportation if you are in the same country. Didn't this Igbo man know about that? But now he took it upon himself. I want to tell us about this people are talking about. That guy is not better than the late Buhari, the genocide. They are the same. I listened to that man. I have been listening to him. He's well educated. There's no doubt about that. But he's a hardcore Islam. He's a hardcore Islamist. Let me tell you this away. He just he said that yes, in the north they have Sharia, and that the Sharia you people are opposing couldn't even give you the basic facilities or amenities that you needed. That this Sharia of a thing did not take you enough one to read to school. Now, when you listen to this particular person, you will think that when he comes into power, if opportunity is given to him, he will fix everywhere in that contraption. You are not looking at reality. He isn't going to do that. There is one thing the English people say: in the land of the blind, one-eyed man is the king. Remember, they don't forget the educated person. They don't forget those ones that feel that they believe that she is civilized or enlightened in the crucial matter like this. Now, our leader, he has challenged the Northerners or the entire zoological republic about their practices and their darkness and their backwardness and illiteracy going on there. Do you think that they are not listening? So what they are about to do is to set up somebody that will come and kind of change the status quo and make them now think, oh yeah, this Sharia of a thing is not the in thing. You may hold on to Sharia, but you will die as a pauper. You may hold on to Sharia, you may not go to school. You may hold on to Sharia, there is no industrialization, no civilization. Like Sharia is not the in thing. But some of our people will think, well, yeah, we have seen a Muslim secular belief person. He believes in secular thing. He doesn't believe in Islamism. He doesn't believe in this Sharia of a thing. You are being, I just want to be polite. You are being foolish. This person, they're saying that if, let me put it this way, our leader sees what is going on there and capitalize on that system, and that is the fact and it is true. They are doing, and to say we want to
Your line is beginning to cut off, so round it up.
Yes, I'm sorry. If police will be thinking, oh, now he is being persecuted, he's being persecuted, and his constitutional right is being freed, this and that. They want to set that man up for something else that is coming. I'm not going to say it, but if you want to hear more, listen to our brother Femi Adikayode. He never mentioned any name. Go listen to his Facebook page. You will hear him when he describes that person. That is all I'm going to say for now. Thank you. Shalom.
Thank you very much. I have not engaged in his problem because I know it's game they are playing. I'm not interested in what's happening there. It's none of my business. It does not concern me. So why should I? It is their own game that they are playing. So I don't even see why we should be involved in what they are doing. I don't see why, honestly speaking. They know the principles, they know what is happening, and they will address it. Not me addressing what is happening to them. It is their program. It is their program. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. I'm beginning to have interruptions, and that is the way it is. You don't see the way people treat you. We are not supposed to be talking about this. We should be talking about how to protect our villages, how to protect our elderly, how to make things move smoothly. No, but we are not doing that. Instead, we are on the defensive. Being defensive, we've not been even able to protect our villages. And that's why I posed the question, where are the young men? Where are they? What are they doing? And who are those walking the dogs around the villages? What are they hunting? What are they hunting? They are going through all over your crannies, mastering it better than you, the owner. And you'll be surprised if something happens at night, you won't even know where to go because you've not paid attention to your village. You've not paid one single attention to your village. And you'll be wondering. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Good morning, your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, MAZI ALOZIE. Good evening from here, good night from here.
Good morning.
My name still remains Pastor Chris Wise. I'm calling you from the Kingdom of Cambodia. I don't have much thing to say, but there is something I want us to understand. They said a lot of illustration and explanations and kind of too much of analysis, trying to analyze other people's problems, trying to figure out the way forward and how mistake they did and how they could not do it right, or how the thing has affected them, has overrun most of our programs here on the radio. And that is too appalling. It is quite pathetic that that many of us that are educated, many of us that are a kind of that are intellects, will come up on radio instead of facing what has been facing us, giving an explanation and analyzing on how to tackle with what has been happening in Ebonyi State, in Imo State, even in Bayelsa State, in Biafra land. We keep on analyzing Muslims, we keep on analyzing Sanusi, we keep on analyzing Yorubas. Is that how this struggle is being structured? Is that how this very struggle is being structured? Our leader said he need 100 men. That is to tell us that we don't even have up to 3 men. We don't even have up to 3 men in this very struggle. We have talked this, we speak grammar, we change the narrative, we blow hot, we kind of come very kind of people will come up to say, hey, you this man is a good analyzer, but things that is happening and keep on happening, and that is the systematic of Nigeria. We are trying to cure ourselves from such system, and nobody has been able to change the narrative to focus on what has been happening to us. What concerns us with Sanusi, the man that killed Gideon and Akaroka? I made only him. What concerns, is it our business? We have the business of the day concerning the issue that has been happening or that has happened where 17 people have been murdered on a cold blood. Nobody has been saying about it. All we are saying, even on social media, on Twitter, and these are the Biafrans. How many houses are focusing on the issues that concerning you? This is quite pathetic, and the thing is getting kind of to the level of cowardice. It's getting to the level of, if we don't know what to say on these radio stations to help us, we should stop calling. I don't like it when people call, they start analyzing certain things. I'm not directing this issue to anybody, but there are a lot of callers this very evening. Just like somebody that said, we must do something, we must do something. How many are we? I want to ask you, second to the last caller. You say we must, we. How many are we? The only we know is Mazen and the Kano. What have you, what have you done to assist him? Is it to call already to tell us we must? It is quite pathetic. This is highly shameful and cowardice. Thank you very much. I don't want to go more further.
Thank you very much, and let me address that squarely, because when you have a call that tells you the opinion of people, it may or may not be directly related to the issue, but at least it gives you a view. It gives you a view of what is happening as to how it affects you. In other words, I know that somebody mentioned Sanusi, and mentioning Sanusi, he said, don't get fooled. Don't get fooled, because of the way people are responding, as if Sanusi is their problem. We have our problem. We have to solve our problem, and we must focus on our problem. People are being killed. All these things, they interlock. So if people are rejoicing about Sanusi, why should they rejoice? It does not concern them, because both callers, the second to the last caller you mentioned, said what he said. Yeah, he is right. Let's stop talking about what is happening to Sanusi, but at the same time, don't lose focus, thinking that he is going to help you in any way. He's not your friend. And as a matter of fact, I've not even raised this issue because I know their games. And we must guard against that. We must not be fooled. Let us concentrate on our program. And this our problem is safeguarding our people. I have laid it out. I have laid it flat. This is what we are facing. Our governors, I say our governors because they are the governors swearing to protect you, but I have analyzed to you what they said, that they are loyal to Buhari. The Jubril, the same person killing your people. And you bow to him for handouts. Why do you need the handout? You need exit, not the handout. That is what we need. Exit, not handout. And they will sit down there to talk, like I'm repeating what I said. They are supposed to be talking about the killings. No, they are talking about borrowed money. Did they tell them when they used the 30 billion, they projected 30 billion to construct a link between Sokoto and Chad? No, they did not tell them. And even if they are there, they cannot do a damn thing. They cannot do a damn thing. We have a problem. And this is why I have taken the time to bring out the issue the way it is. In case you did not get it. In case you did not get it, I will go back. All callers should hold on. Callers should hold on. Callers should hold on. Let me tell you the people you are dealing with. The people you entrust your responsibility in their hands. They cannot think for you. And they are telling you they are angry because they were excluded from the proposed budget loan. And what they said after that, which shows you a sign of betrayal. Listen to what they said in case you missed it. We must, however, continue to thank our dear president for his unstoppable kind attention on the construction of Second Niger Bridge. Listen to that. We pledge our loyalty and support to Mr. President in the face of the challenging moment of our national history as we keep faith in God Almighty. We have written to Mr. Buhari and the leadership of National Assembly on this matter, and we believe that the inclusion of the Southeast Railroad Line corridors development of our coal plant. And then to tell you that they are cowards. The Southeast governors believe that we can deploy or display dialogue, negotiation, and good understanding to right and perceived injustice rather than engage the federal government. This is very, very obvious that they have sold you out. And the question I posed was that, why don't they address the killings? No, they are pandering, begging for peanuts that have been denied from them. And you see how they sell you out. Is this the time you'll be talking about inclusion or exclusion? You have been excluded already. And most of you, I don't think, get the analysis very well. Because this is an issue that ties you to the economy and your survival. They don't want your survival. Last time, I'll raise this issue. They imported foreign cars in favor of your brother's cars. I didn't dwell much on it because it's none of my business. But you should know that you are hated up till today. How much do you want them to display before you understand? Even when they are killing you in your own village and sacking you. How much more? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? It's okay to call. But our problem is our problem. your calling is the way to air your view. Your contribution is needed. It's needed. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, MAZI CHUKWUEMEKA ALOZIE from Watson.
Welcome.
This is Wajai Miscreant. Foreign. MAZI, every other protocol is observed, Onion and all the hardcore Biafrans all over the world. I appreciate all of them. Those of them in Biafra land doing the needful. We continue to appreciate all of them. MAZI, you see, all these things we are talking here every day by day. MAZI, we have been talking here, making announcements day in, day out. Still, some our people. MAZI, okay, take for instance now, as I'm talking to you now. Upon everything, we are chatting here, making every announcement about Owerri, Senatorial District, and Okigwe, and Uturu. Nobody has opted as that now. Nobody has complied. They shot about Sagrada man. We've been chatting every day by day. Look at Isiago Ebony. Look at Opotioku Ebony. Look at Izi Ebony. Where they are killing people day in, day and night. MAZI, we are still chatting every day by day. None of them has complied. Nobody has complied from there. They are waiting for federal projects. MAZI, they are stocking there that they are useless, worthless naira. They can close any minute of the day. And this is the life. MAZI, whenever I call in these programs, I concern myself with concern me, and I always say it. We have to be focused on the restoration of this our struggle. This freedom. Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom. We want to help him and get this freedom and go. And every day we are shouting. Every day we are still making announcements. People don't understand. They forget that Kobo Bego, 10 persons can put that transmitter while we are waiting for that federal project. We are shouting every day, making announcements. That's why I say, whatever you do, we recognize you. If you do bad, we recognize, we sort you. All those people are bringing money individually, collectively, and all, making sure that their people are getting this radio in their different locations. Without all of us getting this radio platform in every nook and cranny of Biafra land, I swear to God, we are wasting our time. If they are waiting for this federal project before they start getting radio Biafra, people are waking up. Why can't they bring money? We do this thing. What is sure? That is their own business. My concern here, whatever we can do, let us do it and go tomorrow. And when we tell our people that these people are in our forest, some idiots will tell you nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. It's only you that will save yourself. If you continue to depend on Omaro that is paying people, look at it, but it's no grow area. They are hunting them. I know those guys, even our media, most of them are more challenged than that. We know what is happening. It's not everything kind of behind it. We know what is happening. There are things we cannot say because we find out that certain things we say here, they use it against us. So, that thing they think they know. We know it more than them. When we tell our people, form your local vigilantes, one of our brothers suggested it time and time in very many platforms. Before we have Hunters Association. Every community form your Hunters Association. Form your own indigenous to protect yourself. These people are inside us everywhere. They are disfooting them. Look at our forests. They are using helicopter every night, dropping them. And our people pretend nothing is happening. When they talk they believe nothing is happening. Because they are looking at your house. You are looking at your car. You are looking at your good watch, your shoe. You are wearing. Nothing is happening. We shall see. If you don't do fast and protect that your property, guide it, secure it, your name will be sorry. Your name will be sorry. And we'll continue to make the announcement. Or whether people, or whether, I don't want to cause you people this afternoon. Your life, on an this live, I tell you my these people are watching what is happening and they don't want to call numbers and do the needful. Time shall come when that your money will be worthless. This This is the time for you to secure that your land, secure that your time, secure that your old mothers in the village. Look at what is happening in Naze. Naze has been taken over. The army is guiding them. Who are riding those Okadas in Owerri? Those of you hearing me, I know people not seeing Owerri. What is happening there? All those Okadas, all those Keke riders who are riding, are they not houses? I'm in uniform. So continue. You people should continue. Okay, when this you people are finished. If you like, call. If you don't like, don't call. But tomorrow, you think I will come from all our people, come and defend you, or you wait for me to come and defend you? If you people don't take time, I'm going to here. They put a merchant of land will be until I got a federal. You people are messing up. I want to say everybody should go and do the need for right now. Continue calling this number now. Let us get transmitters in Owerri, Senatorial District, in Okigwe, in Uturu, in Isiago, Ebonyi, Isiago, Izi, Obochioku. You see what is happening there? Aniri. We thank God somebody is coming. People are coming up from there, but we need more help. Isiago, Aniri, Ogu, Mbabuwa, all those of you. Please, do the need for now. There is no time. Nobody talk garden. I don't call here to paint the wall for you. I want you to don't paint the wall. He tell you how it is. Put money now, call the numbers, and all of you from away, I repeat the number again. And I continue to tell you, if you are in Biafra land or you are in the zoo, Nigeria, don't call this number. Stop disturbing that guy in London. These numbers are for the people in the diaspora. Those of you in Biafra land, stay there and do the needful. Why your brothers in diaspora should call this number and put their hearts together as we did it in Mbito and other places. Let us saturate the whole Biafra land with the radio. Even if radio is talking in your place, bring your money. There are other places that are not getting radio. So let us do it. Please call +44 74 744 26096. I will repeat. +44 74744 26096. MAZI CHUKWUEMEKA in London. And if you want to call my number, continue calling it. Whether you are looking for a unit, whatever you want to do, whether you want to give us information, stop bringing it to the air. Vital information, unless you call anybody that is informed and tell him, he will take your number, you tell him he will call you back. Let us not give our enemies avenue to attack us. Call this number, +48 739 672 638. Finally, our brothers and sisters from Olo, I love all of you. You are doing great. But all the money, comply immediately. No, God, there are something that is happening now. Oh, God, go and do the needful. Before Sunday, we die.
Thank you, Mazi.
All the head of Biafra and every other look at of Biafra land. Please,
Mazi,
put your hand in order.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mazi Alozie.
Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi.
Good morning, Mazi.
Yeah, this is your brother BJB. Thank you for allowing me this morning to add my views. I am your brother again, coming from Los Angeles, and greetings from here to all your friends. My brother, I just want to call in this morning and talk to us. Maybe it can make a little bit of sense. In the first place, I want to thank God for another day, regardless of everything. We are implored to thank Him in all situations. But that said, I'm calling in this morning because it seems like we have kind of the people are now going contrary to one another as far as their own opinions. Please, dear friends, this radio is provided for us to share information, and one person may pick up an important information from one another. I may call here for the rest of the day, and some people may not like my voice, regardless of anything, whether important or not important. So it's important to listen to one another and see where they are coming from. It is not acceptable to be attacking one another on this forum. It doesn't help us. We can also ask MAZI to please moderate our times. Even me that is talking, moderate me. Say thank you. I hear only be doing that. Sometimes when you stay too long, he will say thank you, and then the next thing he will stop you. But it's important for us to know that the medium, the radio communication, this is a communication medium that tells our people about things that are happening and what is yet to happen. So every information shared here makes a lot of sense. Every caller comes in here to speak from their perspective, and if we don't like what they are talking about, just let's put it behind. The people call for actions. Well, that's how they feel. You can see how passionate they are. And people relate to other things. When they call here, that's how they feel. The one thing that we may not discount is the importance of having information reach our people back home. Just like Warren is doing. Calling, and it amazes me how he knows every of these villages, calling our people to come and support. And this is what we are calling our people. Even the people at home, please. This is a freedom fight. Understand that whatever you're doing it as a voluntary service. Do that which you have promised to do for Biafrans. Get the real information and come here and share it with us. Our people at home, and I called yesterday, and I encourage you guys to come together, make your contribution. It doesn't matter how much it is. There's a lot of money that is required in what we're doing. So if we don't have this money, take action. You cannot take action without equipment. Okay, you have to take action. Because you know that these people that are doing all these things, they're doing it with impunity. They have people that are behind them. When you come to take action, they will identify you and eliminate you. But in order to stand against them, we must put monies together so that you'll be equipped in order to take these actions. Market traders, you know how you organize yourself. A lot of you in different parts of Biafra land, trading, get yourselves together, make your contributions. These monies are needed. Even as much as foreign comes here to call our people in diaspora to make contributions. You can also help, because what we're talking about here pertains to you. It's not just people in diaspora. And I also reveal to you guys that there are a lot of us in diaspora does not really care. Okay, some of them pretend like they haven't heard what is going on, and they see, they share it, and some of them will also come to the forum and say, oh, it's time to take action. But they have not put a penny contribution. Okay? And really, people are beginning to realize that there's need for this freedom. So I encourage the ones that are coming out, even in diaspora. A few days ago, I attended my local meeting here. There are people that are coming down, they are seeing that this is real, that this information that was shared years back is happening right in our faces. So it's okay. The scripture says that faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. We're going to continue to talk about this, to educate our people, show them what is going on, and so they can get up. It doesn't matter when you get up. I would equate this struggle as the parable of the vineyard. Some people were hired early in the morning, some people in the noon, some people towards the end of the job. All we are asking for people to stand up and come in and support this thing financially, not supporting with your bare mouth, because there's no freedom that is bought, just talking. Okay, we need money, we need money, we need money. We don't have enough. It's a micro-fraction of Biafrans in diaspora that is supporting this struggle. I can tell from this place that I live in Los Angeles. I know when you call a regular party, how many people showed up. I know when we do a little wakekeeping and everything, how much of Biafrans show up here. But when we call for Biafran meeting, we know how many that shows up. So this is why it's important to continue to pound on this message, to continue to shout. What we're actually doing can be said to be an example. It's like, remember those days when we were in the village, for some of us that grew up in the village, when the kite comes to pick up a chick or chickens, and what people do there is they shout. And sometimes the chick is saved, sometimes the airway picks up and goes. But that shout enough is to chase away the enemy. Okay, we have not been fully amassed. We have not put on the complete armor to fight these people, but